Hello everybody, my name is Anthnwam. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. It's the Ottoman Empire. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, Austria is still going to be dealing with the situation in the Italian Republic. Hopefully they kill them soon, because I want to invade the Russians. I mean, I think I could theoretically generate a war. Once we're not negative political power, at that point we could probably generate our own war if we wanted to. Right now, as you can see, we're not doing any decision because I really can't do any decision. We're at negative 43 stability, which is quite bad. Like, we can't even, like, desacralize the army. Like, negative 50% organization for over a year. Like, this is just untenable. We can't do this. So, it raises the question, why the hell did I even try to revise the Constitution? I don't really know. Like, thinking about it, it's just a mistake, and I should not have done it. But it's too late to change now. Probably want to get some more population here. Morocco's capitulated. Again, very interesting. I've never seen the British invade Morocco. It seems like actually like a pretty easy choice for them to invade. I've just never seen them do it. Look, a green number. They might actually win, and then maybe we'll do something else. I don't know. We also need political power so we can actually change our mobilization laws. Right now, we're still unlimited conscription, and we have no manpower. We have like 150,000 guns. So, I mean, what are your garbage? You're the 20 combat with. Honestly, let's just. I mean, how many? I can train up 50 more divisions. Honestly, just got like 36 ready to go. Like, we have enough equipment for all of these units. We just don't have manpower for it, which is hilarious to me. Even all of those guys, that's only 50,000. We can train up 3 times more than this. But I think it was 36. So we can train like 100 divisions worth of rifles. So rifles really are never going to be a big problem for us whatsoever. And I'm glad that that's not a problem. Okay, we got entry offense. We still got even more bonuses for this. Your organization for tanks. So we did upgrade our tanks to be a little bit better. Like, I'm wondering. I mean, we have 5 on rifles. That's actually a completely alright number. Enough for us to basically make sure we never run out of. I just want to have more fighters and bombers that I would love to deploy, but again, we have no manpower. Like, we should never have an issue when it comes to like rifles. You've capitulated them. I'm stunned. How much points do you actually need for this? I didn't even check. 207. Like incredible. There you go. Congratulations, Austria. You've won your war. You took 9,000 equipment. Pretty decent. But now that we're not at war, the population does not want to be mobilized, which is unfortunate. So it kind of leads me to think that we need to go to war, like, soon? That's the Navy. I want to look at the Air Force. Where is my Air Force? Did I not? Oh, yeah, they're in Austria, right. Flying them over here. Had them all fly over the Caucasus. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The tanks. I think the tanks do have equipment. They just don't have, again, the manpower to actually deal with this. And I don't even think I can change this right now, because we don't have enough war support. So, here's my thoughts. Because we need to. Finland's capitulated, okay. Austria needs to join the war. And when they join the war, the event should fire where everybody that's currently in Austria's faction will join the Reichspakt. This is not the right map mode. Everybody who's currently in white will join the Reichspakt, which I think seems pretty good for us. I mean, we got a very, very large front line against Russia, where I can't imagine the Russians are really going to be able to put up any actual threats. I do see the International is pushing their way into Entente territory. Do you think they'll actually take Algiers? Do you think they'll actually capitulate the French Republic? They could. It's not impossible. Unfortunately, that does leave a direct border with us, which has the potential to be a problem. But right now, it's fine. Yeah, we're getting 0.7 per day. Just got institutionalized Islam, and I don't believe we'll ever be able to get rid of that. And I don't think there's going to be any more elections, unfortunately. That's right. I mean, if we lower your autonomy, like, what is... Increased authority, set of decisions, centralization. And we can decrease centralization, which will decrease revolt risk. Having less revolt risk would improve our stability situation, which I believe also improves our manpower situation. Like right now... No, okay, having more deputies only improves it. So that's nice. Is there anywhere where we could... You're medium, you're very high, but I can't decrease your centralization anymore. You're already basically autonomous. You have 100% resistance, which to me seems pretty bad. I know we have a lot of planes reserves. You'll max out at 400 when you can actually deploy. We do have a lot of aircraft in storage, but again, I can't really do anything with them. And honestly, Iran, keep on giving me your soldiers so that I can throw them into Green Army. I know they're probably not as great as our actual divisions, but... Actually, why am I building my own units? That's a great question. Don't even... No. Duplicate Iran 18. Do you have a 20 combat with unit that I could potentially use? No, you have 18 combat with artillery. You know what? That's fine. Because you should actually have... Yeah, all of your Iranian manpower. So you can actually probably go for a full 36 on you. 51. You're running out of Iran manpower as well. So we can build, I guess, up to probably green. Mostly, yeah. So you know what? Let's just cancel all of you. I mean, it's still, you know, 12 divisions. It's not horrible. We can definitely use them for our naval invasion. Probably even get like one more naval invasion actually happen in Sevastopol as well. Take Crimea. Having that beachhead, to me, seems like it would be extremely valuable. What do we do if we don't select you? We get political power when we say yes to it. It goes down to early mobilization. I'm guessing right now we're partial. Yeah. We would lower our unit cap. But I don't know if that matters so much. So right now you're going for Skoda. I believe, if I'm trying to remember, I think Austria needs to take at least one of these focuses, basically embrace pluralism, for them to actually get the decision to join the Reichspakt. So we are kind of waiting on the Austrians to make a move. I mean, we might be able to attack, let's say, Russia. Again, we need more political power. But we might be able to attack Russia ourselves, and at that point, maybe they'll join the Reichspakt. I mean, if it's just our faction against Russia, that's not a huge concern for us, I think. It would still be nicer to have the backing of the Germans. But it would lead to not having a two-front war. So really... I think it's actually like a pretty tough choice. Also, we have two technologies that I have not been researching. So, you know, let's get you. Follow that up with... We're getting land doctrine. Do we have better light tanks? You know, 114 days? Yeah, no. Let's go for the final level. Light tanks. Make our units as good as they possibly can be. And yeah, you're actually training, which is lovely. Still have 136,000 rifles in storage. And Edward's abdicated the throne. So I think that means Edward... Who the hell is Henry IX? Who is this? Who is this man? What happened to his brother? Who the fuck is Henry IX? I have no clue. But that's okay. We don't need to know. It can be a secret. So, if we were to justify a war against the Russians... I mean, right now, the way I see it, I mean, Poland's got a pretty large army. Got a lot of troops right now on the border with the Italians. I mean, they do have a lot of units. I'll give you that. I need 3 more political power. Would be 30 days. 1 month for an invasion. But I think we need to relieve a little bit of pressure off the Reichspakt, or else they're definitely going to lose to the two-front war. And expanding the Russian front line to be in Persia, in the Caucasus, probably in Crimea, and all of this front seems more beneficial than not. Also, Greece. I'm also going to ask for your forces. I also forgot that Greece was a puppet state of ours, to be honest with you. You guys can be the Yellow Army. You're going to go here. Why not prepare an invasion of Crimea as well? I don't know how many ships they actually have in the area. How much manpower do you have, Greece? 69,000. Okay, you don't have a lot. I think Persia's probably at 44,000 because I've taken most of your manpower to build my own troops. But look, when you have an overlord, that's just kind of what happens, right? We have 7 on you. Yeah, so assign 3 onto this front. I can probably just have my ship scout. Do you have any troops successful or no? I mean, I don't see any, so I'm assuming that it's basically safe. At least that's my assumption. I really don't know. We need, what, 100 political power to actually pass this, and we need to be at war. You're going to fail in 68 days if you don't do anything. You're currently embracing pluralism, but that is a 59-day focus. You know what? I will wait until Austria joins the Reichspakt, which I think they'll do probably immediately after embracing pluralism. They embrace pluralism. We join the Reichspakt. We immediately land in these 2 ports, invade across the entire the line here. I mean, Russia does have a handful of forces on the front, but that's, what, 6 divisions against 21? I can't imagine they're going to be doing too strongly here. And especially us fighting against Russia on so many front lines, I think will stop one of the main issues that we find when we fight the Russians, which is, you know, let's say we're playing Germany. I know it says 60 days left, don't worry about it. If let's say we're playing Germany, we pushed Russia here, we still will need to take cities all the way down in Central Asia to actually get them to capitulate. Now that we're in Central Asia, we have clear access to this city, which is honestly one of the most important cities, I think, in Kaiserreich, just in general, because you need to take it to actually capitulate the Russian Empire, and it's so far away from the front lines. Luckily, they don't have a lot of Vostok, but it's not impossible that they will annex it at some point, depending on what they do with Russia, or with the Japanese, I should say. I really don't like this front. Poland has a lot of units, and this whole front is looking very empty. I'm actually thinking about even if I should put troops in Romania, just make sure they don't fall. And I think the answer is yes. We're going to train these 12 divisions. I know that they're green, but that's not my concern. My concern is having them... Why are you over here? No, get on this front. Thank you. My concern is just having them defend Romanian borders, so there's not just an easy access point for Russia to steamroll into this territory. And they should get there before the war begins. I mean, you guys still have... Yeah, 42 days. 42 days is a decent amount of time for us to prepare for this war. Germany's still doing fine here. They're kind of faltering a little bit in the Netherlands. And Russia's doing pretty decently in the Balkans as well. Germany has a lot of troops. Russia probably has about 100 to 110 divisions, but can that really stand up to all of the firepower? Like, I personally have 88 divisions. So if at best I have half of the strength of the Russian Empire, regardless of whether or not the Germans are involved or, you know, Poland, Galicia, Romania, all these people, right? I mean, Poland has 43 divisions. So just me and just Poland have about enough to probably rival the Russians. Germany really cannot deal with this situation. I mean, you take this port. In fact, it's still have Amsterdam as well. And the war down here is not going great. Of course, we want the Carlists to win, because they'll join the Entente, which will open up another front line with the French. I mean, it does really rely on when Austria finishes pluralism that they immediately join the war. Otherwise, we're going to have a bit of a crisis on our hands. You've actually given all this territory to Poland. You know what? That's actually not bad. You've also gotten their troops for free. I think this actually, if anything, helps us out. in the long run. So we got a little bit of a bigger Poland. I don't know if Poland actually has any claims over here. I mean, it's really not a big deal whether or not they do or not. Yeah, so I mean, this front looks actually like really empty. Tehran, I'm going to request another unit from you, throw you into Red Army. Greece doesn't have any more units. Bulgaria, it would really, really, really appreciate it if you were able to put troops up here. I know we're not in the same faction yet, you know, but when we are, it would be really nice. We could prorogue Parliament, but again, there's no reason to do so, because I'm not going to push any of these events. Like, desacralized armies, just, it's so bad for you. Unless, you know, establishing the old Caliph will give us some events that'll boost our stability. I mean, right now, it's slowly increasing. I mean, you got very high, medium revolt risk. Kind of all over the place. And right now, let's see. We have 15 against 11, and then 9 at 0, you know, 20 against 0. Baltic Duchy is capitulated. So, I mean, Russia's doing really well. But again, this whole border is empty. This border, the Polish have a substantial advantage. And Germany, I'm hoping, is at least backing the Lithuanians a decent amount. And Germany's, of course, holding this line here. And the Pope's invaded Ravenna. I mean, that seems okay. Okay, so you have 13 more days. We have 22 days. So we have about a week, like a week window until we are facing consequences for having a very mobilized army. Also, our war support is slowly going down. War heroes are being killed. Negative 0.2. Arms neutrality is garbage, and I wish that wasn't the case. We also saw widespread illiteracy, but you know what? People can be dumb. That's fine. I really wish we could elect back in the liberal so I can actually finish this tree instead, because I think this would be much better for us. We still have the majority. And you can't even, like... It's so strange that this still even exists when you can't influence it at all. You can influence it as the liberals, but you can't influence it as anybody else, which I don't understand. 5 more days left. You've joined the Entente. I don't think that matters at all. Are you... Yes, you're in the Japanese faction. I mean, you're at war with... Like, you're at war with these guys. Which is bad, because then we'll be at war with the Japanese as well. But if Japan takes over all of Germany's Asia... Okay, Austria joined the Reichspakt, which I believe means that we are now also immediately in the Reichspakt, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are. Okay, so we're in the Reichspakt. We are going to immediately join your war. Can I, like, just... I mean, sure. Okay, we're not at war. The lowlands are having a naval invasion. That's fine. What? No, where are you? No, stay here. Please and thank you. And have your naval. I'm assuming it did like some weird, funky things with the factions, but I would say that's a pretty powerful Reichspakt, if I do say so myself. So Green Army, please call in Persia. Thank you. Persia now has 12 divisions on their own, which is nice. What about the Yellow Army? Oh, they went back to Greece. Okay. Can I please control all of your soldiers again? We're still going to put you underneath, let's say, this commander. That's fine. You can still be the Yellow Army. Yeah, invade this city. Honestly, if we know Sevastopol has nobody in it, then we might as well try to invade right now. You have 100% superiority. Am I not at war with the Russians? Please, I want to be at war with Russia. There we go. Okay. Romania. I can't call you to arms because you're, you're actually... Who are you at war with? Because Romania's not in the front yet. You guys can also attack. Once you're at that objective, you kind of push your way up towards here. Yeah, like that. So that should be good for you. You guys will attack as well as soon as you have the opportunity to do so. And you're calling on most of your allies. Lovely. So set both of your offers. We're already pushing in quite well here. Please join. Thank you. Okay. I'm also going to request forces. Give me 12 more troops. Thank you. There's only 13. Oh, yeah, because you all probably left the... Okay. Yeah, I think us just... Yeah, no, this should be fine, actually. Lovely. We have you're unassigned. I guess you're going to go here. I believe that should be everybody. Let's get war support. Or propaganda. Actually, not what I should have done, because I want the ability to invade, but that's okay. Okay, so you guys are going to make your landing. Yellow Army, you're also going to land as soon as you can. And we've got our beachhead established. Honestly, I think I'm going to put you into a different army just to not confuse things too much. Do I have a decent general? You can be in charge. Of course, you're not going to be the blue army. You can be, let's say, the dark blue army. Put you guys here. Your invasion plan is, hey, move up to Rostov. And you basically just, like, go for it, I think. Yeah, so go something like that, spread out. We're going to need way more manpower. That is, of course, obvious. But I do think with the invasion of Russia ago, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.